Hey guys, how are you? Let me adjust that camera. Someday I'll have it set to go before I get started. But not today. All right, I think that is going to be much better. So, busy day today. Had everything set up, so I figured I would record some tutorials. I just went on TikTok live, which is like a whole different animal. So it took me a little while, a little bit confused. Hey Diane, thank you very much. Hey Patty, nice to see you. Yeah, actually, let me put this way. So we are going to be looking at our latest kit from TMI Gifts, and I'm very excited. We're going patriotic. I was going to say patriarch. Patriotic because, you know, we always have to kind of be a step ahead. So even though we're just kind of getting into spring, pretty soon, you know, we should be getting ready for, you know, Mother's Day and also all of our summer holidays. Not to mention, some people just decorate with patriotic year round to honor those who serve. Hey Janine, how are you? So, funny story with this kit. It arrived yesterday. I haven't opened it. I haven't looked through it. But somebody came by to pick up a wreath, and I had like just put it out, literally, and I walked back in my house, and she was like, "Thanks, all set. I got it." And I'm like, "That's so weird because I should have seen like your car in the driveway. Like we should have crossed paths." And then when I went to leave to do an errand, I'm like, her order is sitting there, and I realized that she took my kit. So I had to track her down and like meet her at the mall. But yes, this kit is that good. People apparently will just steal it from you. So anyways, got it back. Very excited. So let's go through this, okay, because we got a little sparkle in this one. We got some special ribbon, okay. I know that they made a total of 10 kits, and some of the supplies in here are already like used with the kits, so they can't be purchased individually. I think a lot of it pertains to the ribbon, but I could be wrong. All right, so we are working on our 18-inch grapevine, and like nothing needs to be cleaned. It's beautiful. It's nice and round. Perfect quality. Perfect. All right, so it's going to be on a nice 18-inch frame. And let's see. Let's start with the greenery. Okay, so we used this in the last kit. This is boxwood, and let me see. So this boxwood I love because it can get broken up into 3 different pieces, and they're good sized pieces. And these are $3 before using like the promo code. So these are very affordable, but they're also very nice quality. Okay, I like things that aren't just like one solid color because this is not really how things grow in nature. Okay, so we have 2 of these, 2 boxwood stems. Then we have 2, these are boxwood bushes. And let's see. So these are pushers. Okay, also very pretty. I wanted to make sure, I always want to make sure there's enough greenery. Greenery is something that sometimes like we struggle with, or if you don't have enough, you know, it just kind of makes things look sparse. So I always want to make sure that the kits have enough greenery. So, you know, also if you're trying to pair different greenery families, these are both from like the yellow based family versus blue based, which would be like your Lansea or your eucalyptus. Next, let's see, and we've used this before too. I mean, but honestly, like, they're just products that I really thought were very valuable. So this is, it's like a baby's breath or a gypsum bush. And let me see, I think there's just one of these. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, okay, so there's one of these. All right, their full price is $3.95 before like the promo code, but there's a lot here. Okay, so we have like 8 stems. So this is a great filler bush. Next up are the flowers. So I really like to use like true red, white, and blue when I'm doing patriotic. I just think it really pops, and then also it's going to pair so well with the ribbon. So for this, we're using these red Gerber daisies. Okay, so they are, again, like that vibrant red. And they're also, the blooms are big, so they're going to take up a good amount of space on our design. So we have our red. Oh, the gypsum was our white. And then, oh no, sorry. We have these, I always say this wrong. It's anemones. Hey Theta, how are you? I'm just here butchering the name of florals. You're just in time. So it's anemone, I don't know, but these are really pretty. I've had requests from like brides who want to incorporate this floral into, you know, maybe if they're getting some type of sustainable wedding decor, like they want a wreath for their shower with their initial on it, if their new married name, things like that. So anemone is my best guess at this point. All right, so we have a bush of that. Hey Verlene, how are you? And then this is our blue, and I think, well, I know there's way more blue here than we're gonna use, but I was kind of focused on the real like cobalt blues on here. So know that even with the kit, you're gonna have extras, like extra materials available. All right, because there's a lot here. There's also some, you know, filigree, like little ferns, little berries, things like that. So this was actually, let me find the price, because this is just like a great value. I was surprised at how inexpensive it was, given just how much you're going to get on this. I think you could honestly get one of these and just make a wreath out of it alone. Oh, really? Almost. So this, okay, yeah. Full price, it's $11.95. I mean, we've got a lot going on here. Hello, TMI Gifts. How are you? I kind of sprung this one on you. I just was like feeling it today. And I don't know if you heard my story, but somebody literally stole my kit yesterday. They came to pick up an order and they just thought I like repurposed a box and they stole it. So I had to race after her to get it back, but well worth it. Okay, so we have a ton of blue florals here. There's a whole other project you could make with all that's going to be left over from that. Then for a little bit more greenery, this is their ruscus. This is one that I keep buying on repeat. It is just, it's very well priced. I want to say it's like $9.95-ish. And you get a lot for it. It's also very lifelike. Okay, so, you know, when you go to a florist, they end up spraying leaves anyways, like their lemon leaf, their leather fern, all of those things, like they spray to make them have like a little bit of a shine to them. And these absolutely like replicate that. And it's got these little like buds at the top. So this is a must-have. This greenery sells out and they've been awesome about being able to restock it for us. Isn't it? Yes. It definitely is a great, great value. And then onto our sparkles. because I just feel like, in addition to obviously all the sentimental things that come along with, you know, Memorial Day, Labor Day, 4th of July, there's also like that element of when you were a kid and how exciting it was to have like the fireworks and the glow sticks and all that stuff. And so I wanted to bring that feel into this design. And so we have these super pretty glittery sprays, and I love them already. Okay. Great quality, but like they're just so sparkly and pretty, and we can just like fan them out, and we can also like break them down into pieces and use them however we see fit. But these are, they're the star, pun intended. So we have 2 of these. And then we have our ribbon. Okay, so this ribbon, I think I have this. I think I've bought this before. No, I have something very similar from TMI Gifts. Okay, so this is all built around this ribbon. You know how we are with the ribbon. So 2.5-inch wired. It's got some sparkle to it too. Hey Marion, nice to see you. Carolina, hello. Hello, hello ladies. Yes, okay, so this ribbon is stunning, and I think this is the one that is only available in the kits. I could be wrong. You could obviously check the site, but this is going to pop like immensely. So it's based around this, and then I wanted to just pair it with, give it a little extra depth. So we have this red sparkly ribbon. Also, it's like tying in so nicely with our, you know, our stars and our other ribbon. And then we have this metallic, and again, it's like that cobalt blue. Okay, so you know your girl's gonna have to work on her bow making before doing this, because you guys do a lot of cool things with like the small, like little loops with these guys, and I replicated it like once watching Lori from TMI's Gifts videos, and then somehow I lost the gift. I made like 3 bows, and then it disappeared. So I need to watch the videos again. But yes, so this is our kit for 4th of July, all of our summer months, all the patriotic months, and with promo code CAR20, you save 20%. Shipping is free with the kits. We did figure that out after the fact last time, after I advertised for it and all that stuff, but it actually is free with the kits. So the cost of the kit, that's it. And then any other shopping that you want to do at TMI Gifts, again, you use promo code CAR20 and you save 20% off of everything. Also, if you haven't caught they're doing like live auctions, but also they're taking products and they're bundling them together. So if you're somebody who does struggle with pairing, maybe it's florals with greenery, different types of greenery, they're actually doing that for you, and they're offering it at really, really great prices. Like some of it is like practically like giving it away. So I encourage you, it's on their website, whatever doesn't sell out. And then also the auctions, which I think are typically Fridays at 2. I could be wrong. And I think maybe they're even doing them more frequently, but you can download their app and you can kind of like stay up to date with all of that. Oh, Tiff. What? How dare she? I think it was her birthday too. I mean, you know, she's spending her birthday with us and she's making mistakes. Like, how dare she? How dare she? So let me know what you guys think of the kit. And for anybody who is in the membership group, we're actually hopping on to a Zoom call for 7. So I'm going to just run through what is in this kit once again. And then I just have to like reset and we'll be getting on a Zoom call to chat. So with the kit, we have our beautiful 18-inch grapevine wreath. We have our ruscus. If you know, you know. A lot of us have used this over and over again. This is one that could be a staple greenery. Okay, perfect for floral arrangements too. Like perfect. So we have that. We have 2 of the boxwood bushes. Okay, and they are pushers. We know we love our pushers. All right. Then we have 2 of our boxwood sprays, and these are in the last kits. And I know Carolina loves the Ruscus. Get it together, Tiff. I know, seriously. It's that old age. She's just forgetting things. Just kidding. She's young and beautiful. So yes, these are in the last kit as well, and these are regularly like only $3 before any discount. So there is a lot here, you know, because we're gonna break it down into 3. But this is also a great value greenery. All right, so we're gonna be using the 2 different types of boxwood. And then for our florals, we have our red, which are our Gerber daisies. A beautiful pop of color. We have our white, which are with our anemones. I'm just probably butchering it. Yeah, Marion knows too. We all like long for the Ruscus. Like when it's gone, we're like, where is it? Is it coming back? So yes, we have our anemones. We also have our gypsum, which we've used in the past too. Also an amazing product to work with. It definitely, like, it's a perfect filler, but it also, you're getting a lot of value and it looks very natural. You know, there's some gypsum that is just very, you know, it's just tacky, and this is beautiful. It's like nice and soft and like got little buds going. And then our blue is like on steroids here, so we're only gonna be using a portion of this bush. We're gonna be using pretty much the cobalt pieces and maybe some of the filler, but you can expect to have a bunch of these lighter flowers left over for another project. So this bush full price was, I think, $11.95. So yeah, it's a great value. I'm just checking Donna's comment really quick. Well, you'll be missed, Donna, but I understand. You got to feed the hubs. Got to feed the hubs. I know he works hard. All right, and then we have our 2 Star Spangled sprays, and they're nice and glittery. Okay, love that. And then last is going to be our ribbon pairing. So we have our red glitter ribbon. So this is 2.5 inch. This is great quality. Let me see. I always feel like, oh, really great. RG is really great ribbon. Lives up to its name. This is like one of those brands that I feel like delivers. Also, if you see their deluxe, anything on their website that has the deluxe, those ribbons are amazing. They're like fused on the back. I worked with one of them today. I did like a tutorial, and like I can't get enough of them. So that's also worth checking out on this episode of Spending Each Other's Money. All right, and then it's going to be based around, this is going to be our focal ribbon. It's gorgeous, and you can just see from a distance like how much it pops. And then we're going to do an overlay with some of this blue metallic. So this is the kit. There are as many as 10. I don't know if any had sold. I didn't have a chance to check, but there's a max of 10 available, and once they're gone, they're gone. So what we'll probably do is probably like 2 weeks, give people a chance to get the kits if you're interested, and then we'll do a night where we can all design together. I have been seeing what people have been doing with the last couple kits, and I'm like so impressed. Like, people did an awesome job, and I got outbowed by several of you last time with our, you know, the trellis ribbon with the gold roses. Yeah, I got outbowed. And I'm not too proud to admit it. So yes, it's amazing what you can do with the kit, because you can either follow my instruction, you can go rogue and do your own thing. And again, when you're working with beautiful materials and your creativity is flowing, then you just got to follow it. So yes. So this is our kit. Again, I know, broken record, but oh, some have sold. Okay, so yeah. So we might get down to the wire on this again. The last kit, the last couple kits I think sold out. I think. I could be lying. I don't think I am though. But yeah, once they're gone, they're gone. And like, I'm pretty sure this ribbon, the only ones they have are tied into this kit. So I want to thank you guys for hopping on and saying hi. I don't mean to rush. We are going to be doing the Zoom call for 7. So if you're part of the group. I'm like super excited. We're going to be chatting about, you know, some pricing, some design stuff, some workshop stuff, like all of that good stuff. So hopefully I will be seeing a bunch of you guys soon. All right, so have a great night, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.